One of the weirdest but surprisingly cool things about recent Kingdom Hearts games is the sudden involvement of characters like Fairy Godmother and Merlin in main plot points like involving our main characters. We have characters like Merlin training Kairi and Lee, or mostly Lee now. And we have Fairy Godmother for some reason knowing about the Nameless Star, and for some reason knowing about Verum Rex, and knowing about Riku's dream, and just all of that stuff to do with Quadratum, it seems. She was like the gateway into our characters finding out about that stuff, which is very odd, considering Fairy Godmother hasn't had a major role in the Kingdom Hearts series. I don't really think at all, actually. She gave us summons in Kingdom Hearts 1, and she was in Birth by Sleep after that, but I can't think of anything else like crazy Fairy Godmother has done. Merlin, you could definitely make an argument that Merlin taught Sora like how to control his magic, but that was more of a in-game thing rather than a like big Kingdom Hearts world thing, but they do keep it like in continuity, because you see that in KH2 as well. Merlin asking Sora, have you worked on your magic and stuff? So Merlin has been involved with our main characters and the Final Fantasy characters as well for quite a bit. Merlin's a very respectable wizard in the KH universe. Fairy Godmother though is where it definitely gets really weird, and I honestly kind of want to see more stuff like that. I wouldn't mind it. Imagine taking these like more powerful Disney characters and, you know, potentially having them helping out some of our protagonists outside of their own world. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. It's something we've really never seen before in the KH series, or not to this degree. Disney characters are usually very involved in their lore, and they can help Sora out a little bit by giving him advice or helping him with some of his abilities, giving him new abilities, but they're usually not knowledgeable about like Kingdom Hearts world stuff, because the world order thing that happened after Kingdom Hearts Eden Cross, after the Keyblade War, separating the worlds and all that stuff. So for a character like Fairy Godmother and even Merlin to like have knowledge about Keyblades, and for Fairy Godmother to know about the final world and be talking to people from these other worlds, it kind of makes you wonder how they even got to that point in the first place, because originally, conceptually speaking, they're from these worlds, right? So what led to them coming outside of their worlds and being involved in all of this stuff? Maybe it was because of Mickey. Maybe Mickey, when he was traveling around worlds, met some of these characters and was like, hey, you're pretty useful. You want to help me out with this, and this? Your powers are very convenient for what I need you to do. Now, Fairy Godmother knowing about stuff in the final world is along the lines of like her powers. It makes sense for Fairy Godmother to be in that sort of world, that sort of environment, but it is still just crazy. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing her a little bit more in the future, and Fairy Godmother might be like the person we talk to a lot of the time whenever we want to talk about going to Quadratum with other characters, if we're Roxas or if we're Xion or Kairi, Aqua, Terra, Ven, etc. It's really neat to see. I don't know, is this something kind of weird but kind of cool that I wanted to point out, wanted to talk about, wanted to gauge the opinion, see how everyone's kind of feeling about this? Do you guys like this sort of thing? Do you want to see more of it? Do you feel like it doesn't make sense and it's kind of dumb? Where exactly are you, with this sort of thing? I think it's kind of cool, but I could definitely see the argument for why it could feel very out of nowhere, which is why I use the term weird, because it is weird. But hey, if they make it a consistent thing and I get used to it, then I'm cool with it. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. Oh, also, I'm returning to live streaming, consistent live streaming this month. So if you guys want to be caught up on that, make sure you hit the bell as well, and you will be notified whenever I go live. I'm going to be trying to stream most days throughout the week. Eventually, I do want to form some sort of super consistent schedule that I'll probably post in the community tab at like the beginning of every week, or we'll see exactly how I do it. But I'll try to keep you guys posted. But look forward to that. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture for you to fit in. Now she's